Welcome to the Handmaidens. Hi everyone, welcome back. Or if it's your first time here, welcome, and have I got a great show for you tonight. It's nighttime actually. So today we're going to do a craft. Finally, I have a friend that says, why don't you ever do something like make a pot holder or something that I could do? Because sometimes on the Handmaidens we're doing stuff like giving you tips on easy ways of, simplifying your life, saving money, living simply and living self-sufficiently and autonomously. We do all that. And if that's something that you think you're interested in, if you want to live a simpler life, if you want to be more self-sufficient, if you want to, how's the saying go? If you want something done right, do it yourself. If you want to be the biggest DIYer in your own life, then you hit that subscribe button right now. Okay, so here's the deal. Today we're making ceramic tile coasters. These are so wonderful. I can't tell you how much I love them. And if you ask my family, they'll tell you how much you love them too. This Christmas, I made 5 sets of 4 of these. I don't know that you can see with the gloss. You might not be able to see them too well. These are 2 sets that are here that I made for Mercury, a set for Mercury. And I don't know that you can see all the photos. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. And a set that I made for Stephen and Lindsay. By the way, you guys left yours here on Christmas Eve. But when you come over, I'll give them to you. So anyhow, so there they are. Those are some finished ones. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's so simple and wonderful. You're not going to believe it. What you're going to need are 4x4 ceramic tiles. You know where I got this? In my basement. How to get my basement? I have no idea. I'm sure I probably picked them up in a free pile along the side of the road or whatever. I don't have these tiles in my house, so I don't know. Anyhow, you're going to get that. You're going to take some alcohol and clean them. If you watch some of the other videos, cleaning is important, because when we make this, this too could get bacteria and get moldy over time. We don't ever want something so precious. So anyhow, I was saying I gave these as part of a gift to my children. And when I handed them out, next thing I looked around and everybody was crying. Now, I don't know that you want to make, when you give somebody a gift, make them cry. But it was a symbol to me that I had touched their heart. And I can't think, if you're going to give somebody a gift, I think when it comes from the heart, it's felt by the heart. And that's important. We like to, in our family, as much as we can, not always, make stuff ourselves. So, because it means something. I just want to show you. A couple years ago, my daughter-in-law, among other things, but she included this in a gift with also some great stuff to make some cookies or brownies or something. There's a pot holder that has, my parents were married on Christmas Eve in 1947 in the town of Bethlehem in New York. And she put their marriage certificate on a pot holder. There's her signatures. I burst into tears. I still can't even, I will treasure that forever. So anyhow, so I made some gifts that I think some people will treasure forever. So here's all you do. You take a 4x4 tile. Like I said, I got this from a junk pile in my basement. I've got lots of junk. That will be trash to treasures, my friends. Anyhow, and clean it off with alcohol. I got the good stuff, 91%. You can use any alcohol. Just the matter is that you're sterilizing it. And then you need a photograph. And what I did, because if you notice here, I made them all in sepia. I took photos that I stole offline from people's Facebook accounts. And I put it in my computer and I edited it so that they were brown and whites, which I thought was the most antique-y looking. Because I feel that the brown and whites are, you know, the sepias give a sense of nostalgia. And that was the feeling I was trying to give of our memories, you know, of days gone by. All of these were originally color photographs, and they were beautiful in color. If that's what you like, you could do that too. I did that, and when I did that and made them all, I'm like, oh my God, I love these so much. I want to do a backsplash in my kitchen behind my, is that weird? I don't know. I thought maybe if I kind of, you know, put them with some white ones and whatever, like how, is that weird? The reason why these stand up taller is because I put these babies on. You might want to get those little felt pads for self-sticking, so you can put them on the back. So how nice that is. Okay, so here we go. That's all you do. We're going to take a photograph. What I did, so I steal the photos off of people's Facebooks. Some I have in my own collection. I format them to be 4 inches by 4 inches. These are 4 by 4 tiles. There'll be a little tiny edge, which looks really cool because that looks like the photographs in the 50s and 60s when you used to use film and you'd have them developed and they have a little white rim around the edge. They also have like a tiny date sometimes. Okay, so you take that, you cleaned your tile, you have your tile, you go, I took the, to be really quick, and I was driving the people at Walgreens crazy. I used an app at Walgreens where you download your, or upload your photo from your computer into the app, then you pick what you want, and then you go, I go, and 2 hours later, they're ready right there. So I picked 4 by 4 photos. I have one here that I got to do of my granddaughter, wrong granddaughter, Rafaela. And I get extras because I'm going to make a whole set for myself. But I'm running out of tiles, so I'm either going to have to find some more freebies on the side of the road, or I'm going to have to buy something. I'm pretty sure there were like 20 cents, 12 cents a piece. So I hear. However, when I wanted to get a couple extras when I went to get them, out of stock. So, out of stock seems to be happening more and more these days. Another reason why you want to make your own things. I'm telling you, you just can't beat. Store-bought cannot beat. Oh, yeah, there's things. Yeah, I'm not going to make a laptop. But, you know, somebody might. I bet you there's people out there that could do that. Maybe one of our handmaidens knows how to do that. But, in fact, Janelle's fiance made a lamp for Dorothy. And a butterfly, dragonfly, where he beaded all the wings. And they made the lamp himself. Extraordinary. Anyhow, so here we go. So you're going to need some Mod Podge, okay? I like the glossy Mod Podge. It's really glue and water, you know, craft glue. You can make your own Mod Podge. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. But I have this, the glossy stuff. And this says it's dishwasher safe. So, but everybody told me, Mom, we're not going to put them in the dishwasher. But look at that. Boing. Perfect. So, first things first, I use a cheap disposable, I don't know, dispose of anything, but I'll be able to use that wood for something later on. One of these sorts of sponge type applicators. And I get a generous amount, that wasn't even a word, a generous lot of Mod Podge. I want to say Mod Podge. I don't know why they Mod Podge. That just kind of doesn't seem right. And I put one layer on the tile that has been cleaned. The 4 by 4 ceramic tile. Okay? This is so simple. You're going to be, it's criminal. It's so simple. Okay? Then you're going to take the photograph. And you could, if you have photographs laying around the house, you can get them. If you have, you can print them and use regular paper. Sometimes you got to check which one is, you know, if the color is dye fast or not. Sometimes if you spray a little hairspray on it, it can make them hold up a little better to Mod Podge. And you just put it on, eyeball it up, smooth it out, Now here's the only downside you have to do. Oh my God, this looks so stinking cute. Is you gotta wait. I didn't do this at times. Wait 15 minutes. Look at that. Cute. She's putting a star on the Christmas tree. Wait 15 minutes. Oh, I think I'm going to recenter that. It doesn't dry right away before you start adding top coats. There. That's better. Okay. So we're going to let that dry. Now I'm going to show you. Here's some. This is cute. How cute is that? That's Merck and Mondo being Tiny Tim and Cratchit, Bob Cratchit. We used that as a Christmas card one year in color. I changed it. And I'm just going to show you. I'll put another coat on this. They've already been sitting around. You can add coats to Mod Podge. Now, it's not going to hurt anything. Nothing's going to lift up because it's already adhered down. Okay? And what you want to do is let it always dry at least 15 minutes between coats. Okay? 15 minutes between coats. And if it's a little cool in here, not right now, we just got the fireplace going a little bit. And if you see it does little bubbly things, you know, so you might have got it too wet or you didn't wait long enough, put it near a warm source, don't set it on fire, and let it just dry longer and those bubbles will go away. So there I added another coat here. How many coats do you need? The magic number, blah, 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 blah. They say the magic number is 3. 3 coats of Mod Podge to make it just right. So, we're still going to let Rafaela dry over there, but I'm going to show you how simple. I'm going to open this up. Bought these at, a dollar store, felt pads. Maybe you got some in your basement, right? These go on the bottom of chair bottoms. I'm never that good about things like that, My floors are old. They need to be refinished all the time. But maybe, I'm not, if you have wonderful floors, maybe you have these to keep them from scratching, But if your chair's from scratching or furniture from scratching the floors, and you got some for your tiles. So, you're just going to take them off, and just like that, boom, right? And that is simple enough. Now these make great. Let me move this over here. You see, I have my daughter-in-law and son at their wedding. They make great anniversary gifts. They make great birthday gifts. They make great theme gifts for people. Throughout their life, like a special celebratory year. Maybe it's their graduation. You might want to do a theme for throughout school or things like that, or somebody's in their first apartment or things like that. These are great gifts for that. And I'm gonna probably not waiting 15 minutes, but I'm going to sneak another coat on. Okay. And then this is going to be ready, because what I plan to do is I gave everybody four coasters. But on special events, I'm going to add, Rafaela's birthday's coming up. I'm going to add to their sets. So then maybe the kids can have their own sets. Or however they want to do that. You can never have enough coasters. So, yep, so you just kind of don't worry about it. It all kind of dries. You can take the excess off. Not too much, or you get those bubbles I tell you about. Go in one direction and let it dry. Now, what I did for gift giving, you can give it however you want. They look lovely in a gift basket. I just took them and stacked them and like that, right? Took a bit of jute, right? Like this. Slide it through the back. I think I was born with 2 left hands here. I don't know why I can't do this because I'm being videotaped. That's strange. Maybe because I can't, I don't know. Anyhow, so come around here, come around here. I liked it because I had like a country theme. I had some other stuff that I only used brown paper packages tied up with string. You know, we were different stuff. It's kind of very in the sort of that natural look. And put simple brown tags on and put that off. Make a little bow. And there you go. Perfect for gift giving. Any photos you want, but it means a lot for yourself or for the most important people on your list. You just take any excess off the sides. You can't hurt with having Mod Podge in strange places because it just continues to seal it, okay? It's a good sealer. And there you go. Thank you for spending a little time with me once again. If you want to get in on what we're doing here, you'll meet all the handmaidens eventually. Everybody's posting videos. You'll meet that we're all related. We're all very different, and yet we share a lot of things in common. So you'll see all different styles, all different things, and I'm sure you're gonna love them all. I hope you're gonna love them all. I think that you can learn a lot, and sometimes you can just watch for fun, because every now and then you will LOL. No, I'm not kidding. So stay tuned, come back, see you again. Ding, ding, hit the surprise button. I wish we had a surprise button, the subscribe button. And I'm gonna try and turn this off, okay? I love y'all. Bye-bye.